The birds that live in this birdhouse are the reason that you need to show ID to buy Mucinex. Okay, I have hours of footage of me making these birdhouses, and I realized the cord that I had that was connecting the receiver for the microphone into the camera was no good. So to catch you guys up, I'm making birdhouses out of my old license plates because I changed my residency, because I bought myself a little property a few months back in a secret undisclosed location, a few acres for me and Riot Ranch, if you will. So we have a little home base for if and when we're ready. I changed my residency when I did that, and so I got new license plates. And in lieu of just nailing them to the wall or throwing them out or anything like that, I decided to make birdhouses. Why? For a couple of reasons. About 2 years ago, when I was traveling through Alamogordo, New Mexico, I stopped at this really cute little wayside, craft boutique-y thing, and they had the cutest birdhouses made out with the roof made out of a license plate. And my mother loves birdhouses to the point where she'll literally request them for holidays as gifts. So I didn't buy her one then, I don't think. I think I got her a different birdhouse that year. But I thought to myself when I got these, when I had to redo my license plates, I go to myself, hey self, you could craft a birdhouse out of, with a license plate roof. I mean, how hard is it to make a birdhouse? Lo and behold, friends, it's actually pretty hard. So we're calling today's segment, It's the Thought That Counts Crafts. So since these birdhouses are being made for my mother, and it's the thought that counts when you give a gift, my craftsmanship, given my skill level and lack of tools and stuff, is equating to It's the Thought That Counts Crafts. So now that I should have decent audio, please join me as I construct the third birdhouse, and then I'm going to give a final review of the process and what birds I think would live in each birdhouse. But for now, as we transition, please enjoy this montage of the creation process thus far. I know a lot of you have come for the cargo trailer and stay for the hot mess that is all of my videos, and this video is my best mess. Let's go ahead and we're going to start birdhouse 3. I just got back from a nice long walk in the super wind. You can probably hear the wind. You can hear the wind howling, and so I listened to the rapper Scarface's The Diary album twice over to help my amygdala activate so I could fight off the wind for our hike, and then now I'm like super pumped to take on this birdhouse. Third time's a charm after all. I've cut out these front panels, used a 1-inch hole saw for where the birds will chirp their way in. The little stand here is a shell casing from when we were shooting 38 specials, which I thought was a cute idea. I just drilled a hole and then glued that in there. And I just think that that's cute as pie. We all know that I have a very acquired taste aesthetic. So maybe you guys don't like it, but I like it. And, my mom thinks I'm special. And since these birdhouses are for her, I'm sure she'll like it. Right, Mom? I already nailed part of it together. We are also using wood glue to ensure that this doesn't fall apart too easily. But what I'm going to do here in a second is put on our sides, the front and the back, And then I have my final license plate that I'll make as the roof. To recap, this is the one that is doing the best so far. And again, once I have all three made, I'm going to give you my lowdown analysis of what types of birds are going to live in each birdhouse. I've already determined the first two. Let's get this done and then go from there. Now, before we get started today, I would like to say a prayer to our Mother of Arts and Crafts, Martha Stewart. Dear Martha Stewart, please give me the patience and the ingenuity to craft the best birdhouse of the three that I am making. And that's a good thing. This is probably going to be tenement housing again. It's the best I can do. All right. Ugh. I think I'm out of motivation. Truth be told, I think I'm just not motivated to complete this project. I got the one done for my mom, and now I'm kind of just like, I'm only doing it because I have the third license plate. I don't think the process would be nearly as frustrating if my best efforts didn't still produce absolute crackhead housing for birds. I don't even think birds would want to have squatters' rights in my houses. Oof, this one's brutal. This might be worse than the first one. I think it's because I've just given up. That's okay. It's the thought that counts. Crafts. You know, it's a birdhouse only a mother could love. I think I'm kind of over my craft project. So this third one, like the second one, which is the one my mom's gonna get, turned out well enough that I feel like now I'm just doing it to do it. I'm gonna use a washer because I made that hole too big, and that should help make sure that this little nut stays on there. Now, of course, if you're actually crafty or talented in any chord, this could be an amazing project. And that's kind of my intention, is to share with you guys, I guess, one, the news that I did in fact buy some property, undisclosed location, and then also give some inspiration for how to recycle license plates. And I think, you know, if you have an imagination, like I have a good imagination, I just don't have good execution. So my hope is that, really, this is the one I should be showing. So really my hope is that if you know, have some good imagination and some solid skills and tools and, you know, craftsmanship and stuff like that, this could be a really, really cute concept. I think I'm just done with this third one for now. So the next step is to slightly decorate the one for my mom. That's the only one I really care about. I don't know why my mom has a fascination with birdhouses. She just likes them. It's one of those tchotchke things that she collects when she finds ones that she likes. So I would like to give a shout out to whatever that place was in Alamogordo, New Mexico, that had the cool birdhouses with the license plates as the rooftops, for inspiring my design. I give my apologies to anyone that works with wood, as you are probably dry heaving at the execution of my birdhouses. But I did do my very best, which is why this is It's the Thought That Counts crafts. Okay, I've come up with some ideas to decorate this house for my mom. The other two birdhouses don't really deserve decoration. If some of you remember, I got really into rock hounding for like, I don't know, a week. And then I just, you know, it's pretty time consuming. This is a rock that I found, so I think I'm gonna just super glue this as like, you know, some decoration here. And then I might do some detailing with the rope. Let's give it a go and see where we're at. We got some super glue here. And I think we're gonna use some of my rock hounding finds. I would like to just use them raw. I appreciate them for what, for being their unpolished, rugged selves. I was kind of thinking to myself, man, these are really rough around the edges. And then I thought, wow, that is a very good representation of who I am, not only as a birdhouse craftsman, but as a person. Just super rough around the edges and unpolished. Plus, it's the thought that counts. Crafts. All right, I think I might only really decorate the front. I think I might leave well enough alone on the sides here, even though that's kind of ugly. I hope my mom understands. Mom, I know you're watching this video, or you will. So I hope you understand this is well-intentioned, even though I think decorating made it worse. Oy, oy, oy. I would like to present to you the 3 birdhouses that I made in order of production. No, let's do it in order of quality. These are the 3 birdhouses along with the types of birds that inevitably would live in them. My first creation here, Birdhouse 1. The birds that live in this birdhouse are the reason that you need to show ID to buy Mucinex. You know what I mean? Out of order, of course, the 3rd birdhouse that I made, the intentions were good, but the energy in the execution just went downhill super rapidly. This is made by contractors that put in their 2-week notice and are just kind of serving out their time so that they can use the company as a reference. So their construction work is just really shoddy, and they're hoping that it's good enough to last until after they're already gone and moved on to their a different company. Do you know what I mean? It's that kind of construction. So that's Birdhouse 3. The one that my mother will be getting, because Lord knows these are birdhouses that only a mother could love, here on It's the Thought That Counts Crafts. But in this particular birdhouse, this is for birds that are in an entry-level position in a company that does partial 401k matching. This is for birds that are hoping to start a family, but not just yet. They're kind of testing the waters. They're going to get a dog first, but even that's a little bit tricky. So, you know, they start with fostering. They foster fail their first dog, and like shortly after that, they realize they're pregnant. They're probably going to move out of this birdhouse into a bigger birdhouse, and then, you know, someone that they know that's, you know, maybe needing to downsize would then move into this house. Yeah, but you know, it's sturdy, it's doable, it's good entry-level beginner. The construction is much more thought out. There's some decorations which are sliding, really shouldn't hold it upright till the glue is done. Yeah, overall okay. So here to end this episode of Is the Thought That Counts Crafts, I would like to stand Marsh for a moment and just say, even when things are going really, really rough, it's always good to see things through to the end. You know, sometimes we don't know what we're doing. First birdhouse is a good, you know, you're just kind of trying to make the template. You're trying to get your feet wet. You're figuring it out. But you still want to see it through to the end. You don't ever want to give up. You make sure that you can say, I tried, and I didn't give up. I didn't give up. I hope this also, again, just shows you ideas that if you change your residency and need new license plates, there's a lot more ideas than just, you know, kind of nailing them to the wall or throwing them out. You can make a birdhouse out of them. Just hopefully you're way better at it than me. I hope it goes to show that it's the thought that counts. And like I said, a lot of you came for the cargo trailer, but you stay for the nonsense. And I hope that you enjoyed today's nonsense. Okay, shout out to Mom. Now you know what your gift is. I know you love surprises, and I suck at surprises because I rank low on impulse control. So sorry I spoiled your birthday surprise, but I wanted to make a video for the people, Mom. And I know you'll probably get a kick out of it. And hopefully, maybe I can teach you how to do a video when you open the box when I send this to you, so that everyone on the internet can get your initial response. I think that would be so fun. So, and to all the rest of you, I think that would be fun. Wouldn't you think it would be fun for my mom to open a box and everyone gets to see what she thinks of the tenement house that I made for the birds in her backyard? Thank you so much for watching this video. If you feel like subscribing, go ahead. You never know what we're going to end up making as we live in a cargo trailer and think our own thoughts. And we hope that you think your own thoughts and have a beautiful day. We'll see you next time, perhaps. Thank you.